Mr. Frankie Gambroni.
That's right, prime time, I'm back, and I'm glad to be witnessing this. We're going to have a title match here tonight with Sienna Blaze against Mike Farmer.
One more match. Introducing first, he has the capital at 195 pounds. This is Joey Pump.
You know, I seen tape of this guy from last month in full force, and he can fly. I've never seen anybody in my tenure here in New York fly like Joey Toughnut. What do you think, prime time?
Well, as we've been documenting, I really I did watch the tape, and this kid got a lot of potential. Should be a very good matchup.
Indeed, I'm very happy to be back here, working with the Staten Island crew. It was the greatest time of my life when I worked here with NWA New York, and now I'm here with NEPW, and I'm so excited.
Well, we're glad to have you back, Mr. Gambroni.
I see you're doing an excellent job with the talent here at NEPW. You being the commissioner and all, you're bringing in these fine young studs to go out there and really put on a show for the fans.
Oh, we're trying. We're really trying hard.
tell you, this guy's excellent. Now, I've seen Jack Shining wrestle before, all right? Because he's wrestled out in Pennsylvania. You know, I go all over the place looking at wrestling shows. I've seen Jack Shining wrestle before. He's a fine athlete in his own right. Joey Tough Enough's got a little bit of an advantage with the agility. He's an excellent wrestler, and this should be an excellent opening match as we see it right here.
I have to agree with you. I'm right off the bat, I understand. Pretty impressive, Joey Tough Enough, as well as Jack Shining.
Well, nobody seems to be getting an upper hand yet. The Tough Enough with a nice drop kick, and both of them are back up on their feet. That was an excellent show of athleticism by both competitors.
I have to agree with you on that one, but one thing you have to realize, I think that Jack Shining has the advantage.
I happen to agree with you, Prime Time. Better of the two wrestlers.
Listen, we got a match to call.
I have.
Oh, another one. Fierce chop. We're talking about Central.
The crowd.
Look at these guys going toe-to-toe here.
What an exchange of blows here.
Tough Enough's fighting him off. Look, he's got Jack Shining wheeling here.
You gotta stop paying attention to the crowd. It's important. Shining kicked out. Unbelievable.
Tough Enough thought he had it finished right there. What happened?
Well, again, he really didn't have the upper hand for so long.
Maybe he he didn't wear him down enough. Here we have ourselves a Lord of the Ring championship match. The champion, Lord Philly Madison, against the high roller Max Gator.
Well, that's going to be an excellent matchup. I mean, Max Gator himself, former tag team champion on multiple occasions, if I remember he serves correct. And Lord Philly, of course, we know his accomplishments.
Billy's been a former NEPW heavyweight champion. He's had several friends here in NEPW, pretty good. Now he's got Trey Owens and Tyler Creed. I mean, Billy Madison has done it all since NEPW has been in existence.
He hails from the Madison Manor on Madison Avenue. He is the NEPW Lord of the Ring champion. This is Billy Madison.
Now, let me ask you a question about this Philly Madison guy. Man, I've been watching him. I mean, he's no good. I mean, we've gotten into scuffles, first Battle Bowl. What's up with this guy?
What do you mean he's no good? This guy is one of the best competitors here in NEPW. How could you come out and say he's no good? I mean, he was a former champion.
Frankie, I'm not talking about his ring work. I'm talking about Philly Madison, the person. This guy's no good. He is up to no good. And with these two cronies at his side, there's no telling the damage that Pretty Good's going to cause.
Listen, the only reason why he's gotten so far is because he's smart. He knows what he's doing. He knows who he has to have around, and that's very important here. When you want to compete, you want to be a competitor, you got to have these guys at ringside with you.
Well, I agree with you on that, Frankie, but you know what? It's called cheating. That's what these guys are masters of.
It's not cheating, it's called winning, and you do it any way you can.
Yeah, some may say that, but you know what? A clean win is still a clean win, and I've yet to see one from Philly Madison.
I mean, Philly's getting ready to defend the belt here. Max Gator, who's a former NEPW Tag Team Champion with Brock Landers. I mean, he's getting. I think it's great that you allowed him to have a title shot here against Philly Madison.
Well, Max Gator deserves it. He's certainly proved himself in the tag team ranks, and now with his partner mysteriously disappearing, I mean, you know, he deserves a shot at a singles championship.
Could have been him. It could have been anybody. I mean, Chocolate Boy Wonder, of course, was in line for a title shot. Could have been Bill Ding, maybe Joey Tough Enough, but you chose Max Gator over everybody.
Oh, Max Gator's a good competitor, and I hate to say it, but I hope he beats Philly Madison tonight.
I don't know, you know, you're starting to sound a little biased there. Me, Frankie Gambroni, I'm unbiased. As Philly Madison starts off with a beautiful arm drag. That was nice.
That was a good move by Philly Madison, but Max Gator's right back up.
You know, that's the one problem I have there with Philly Madison. Sometimes he likes to goof off. He doesn't pay attention and doesn't have his mind completely in. He's going for the snake eyes there, but Philly counters and hits him. Oh, look at that, a sunset flip too. Oh, a kick out. Philly Madison almost lost a match right there. This is a backslide here.
Wait a minute, look at this. He's almost got 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. You know what? This Max Gator, if he keeps stepping up over Philly Madison like this, Philly Madison is going to walk away without the belt.
I happen to agree with you, but you know, Philly Madison needs to keep his head in the game. He's an excellent wrestler, and all he needs to do is keep his mind on what he's going to do, and he will win every match.
You know, I think you're a little biased yourself with this Philly Madison. I think you're a little too happy to see him in the ring.
No, I don't think it's the way. I know talent when I see it, and Philly Madison is talented.
Hey, wait a second there. Did they just put his foot on the ropes?
He put his foot on the rope so he didn't get counted. That's a very smart thing to do.
Wait a minute. Those two lug nuts outside the ring, didn't they just put his foot on the rope?
No, Philly understood where his ring presence, and he put his foot up on the ring ropes this way he wouldn't get counted. I saw what happened.
Yeah, these guys shouldn't be allowed at ringside. I don't know why they're out there. I mean, I should have stopped them, but it's too late now.
Well, I mean, you want to go out there and stop him, be my guest, Prime Time. You can go out and stop him if you want. I'll sit here and do commentary.
Well, listen, I got a job to do right now. You know, I'm the commissioner, but I also have to do, you know, the commentary work. So I'll just stay here and finish the matchup, but maybe future match.
What are they doing here? Wait a minute. What are they praying?
Wait a minute. Philly's choking on Max Gator.
But they're praying. I mean, Philly's hoping for a victory. Oh, what is this referee doing? They're in the middle of praying. And then the referee had to distract him.
How could you call that anything? He was blatantly choking him.
Listen, coming from Brooklyn, I know praying when I see it. He was praying.
Yeah, the only thing you're praying for is the sausage sandwich.
Give me a break here. It's Billy Madison is just dominating the match. That's why he's the Lord of the Ring champion.
You think we're going to see a Patty Graham in this one? He's got the upper hand still.
I guarantee you we're going to see a Patty Graham later on when Billy Madison defeats the Gambler. 2 count in. Oh, a kick out there by Max. You know, it's a little too early for a pinfall, I say, because Max Gator is a great competitor, but Philly's just got 1 notch higher on his belt.
I agree with you. These two have been here since the beginning. They know each other inside and out. This could prove to be a big upset. Would it be an upset, though, if Max Gator won? Would it really be an upset?
It would be a horrible upset. I would walk out of this booth crying if Max Gator walked away with the Lord of the Ring belt.
Oh, look at Philly's got him scooped up now. I mean, Billy Madison's got a bit. Oh, look at this, a roll-up.
Look at this, on 1, 2, 3. No, he kicked out. Look at that, Philly Madison knew what was going on there.
Is he going to give him the snake?
No, he wasn't going to. I thought he was going for the same thing. I thought he'd go for the snake eyes. Billy Madison, very smart, took a big high-impact move and took Max Gator down.
You know, Billy Madison is, I'm not going to take anything away from him. He is a tough competitor. He's a very good competitor. But I think he's looking past Max Gator. I don't think he's got his mind on this match.
I don't know about that, Prime Time. Every time Philly Madison's in the ring, he seems to be successful. The only time, like I said, that he's lost in the past is when he's taken his mind off the match. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe he is looking past Max Gator. But it is very easy to look past him.
Well, what makes you say that, Frankie? Max Gator is a highly competitive individual. He's a great wrestler.
All right, listen. I don't disagree with you, but he has held a championship in the past. But you know why? Because he had somebody else to carry him. That's what. Philly Madison, what a smart move here. 2, 3. Oh, I thought he had him pinned.
You know, those two outside the ring, they are really interfering in this matchup. And you know what? I'm going to have to start bringing back the fines again.
What are you going to do? Stop borrowing people from ringside? That's not right. They have every right to be out there. They're not doing nothing wrong. They're standing there and they're playing with the kids in the front row. There's nothing wrong with that.
Playing with the kids. The only one they're playing with is Max Gator. They're beating him up. They're the ones that are costing this kid this match. Look at this.
Look, Philly's looking for his contact. He must have lost it. I don't know. They're helping him back in. Come on. How could you say there's anything wrong with that?
Hey, this ain't mob rules here. 1, 2, and a kick out. That's it, Max. Come on.
Oh, what are you rooting for him now all of a sudden? You're rooting for Max Gator?
You know what? When he's fighting people like Billy Madison, maybe someone has to.
Oh, come on. Prime Time. You know, you're biased, and I don't understand why you're commissioner here. You know, this is horrible.
Look at this, Philly walking the ropes here.
So he's got great agility. What are you, jealous?
What a leg drop. You know, this Philly Madison makes me laugh. He goes for the cover. And Max Gator kicks out. You know what? He's got to use his friends to win his matches. It ain't just him.
No, you know what? You win any way you can. Whether it be friends or enemies, if he uses them to win, then he's a very, very winning competitor.
Yeah, well, look at this. Max Gator's rallying back now.
Oh, hit him with a big spine buster.
Come on, Max, go for the cover.
Both men are down here. Let's see who's going to get the upper hand. I mean, that was a huge spine buster there by Max Gator.
Max Gator is trying to get up to his feet here.
He's got it. I think if whoever gets up first, I think has the upper.
Well, then Philly's on his feet. Philly's going to win the match.
Yes! Max Gator rallies back!
Oh, come on. Max Gator's pulling on his hair while he's... Oh!
What do you call that? He just thumbed him in the eye.
I didn't see nothing. What are you talking about, prime time? You must be... Oh, no! No, no, no! Stop him! Stop him! No!
That's it! Come on, come... Wait a... What is this?
Trey Owens is in the ring here.
He doesn't belong in the ring. What is...
The referee is being distracted by Tyler Creed. Trey Owens, oh, he just nailed him with that horrible, vicious power DDT. Philly Madison's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, yes, it's over. Yes, I told you Philly would retain the belt. I told you. What a great night here in NEPW. All of my predictions have come true.
Look at this. It's pretty good. What is these guys? What's wrong with these guys?
Beat on that guy. He tried to cheat throughout the whole match. They have every right to beat him down. Hey, what's Tough Enough doing?
Joey Tough Enough making the save. Come on, put him out, Pretty good. That's it. See, this is...
Look at you, Primetime, jumping up and down in your chair there. Sit down, will you? For Christ's sake. What's the matter with you? Philly Madison with the Madison Slam. Beautiful. Max Gator's trying to... Look at it, pretty good. Oh, pretty good. It's just a dominant force here in NEPW. There's nobody going to stop him.
It was 3-on-1, then 3-on-2. How could you call him a foul?
Come on, Primetime. That's how you win. You win in packs. Beautiful. I want to hear what these guys have to say, so keep your mouths shut.
One total match down. One more to go. As you'll remember, last month, Tyler Creed and Troy Owens defeated Bill Ding and Total Boy Wonder.
Listen to Trey.
You know, ever since I was a little kid, my brother would pick on me until he made me cry. I'm going to tell my mommy everything he did to me, and guess what? She ground me. That is so wrong. He was always a favorite.
Oh, I feel so bad for Trey Owens.
Why couldn't she love me the same way she loved him? Every day. Oh, she had you brought down a spelling test? Or she had a picture of her doing it? That's not good. His stuff was always on the refrigerator, and she always threw mine away. It's not fair! Baby! Not fair. Chill out. Check it over. I can understand my partner's yelling here, his frustration and everything. I mean, when I was just a little Creed, you know, I used to look up. The sentimental moment here. I used to live up to my fifth brother, Eric, but then I turned 6 and I was taller than him, so he always looked at me. He's cute, man. He's cute. He is. He tries to pretty me. I didn't say that. But anyway, why would I want to be like him anyway? I mean, look at me. I'm funny. I got boatloads of talent, and I'm damn handsome. If I don't say so. So why would I want anything from him? The
They're going to take the tag titles tonight. I have that feeling.
These guys are disrespectful. You know how I feel about the FU. But these guys, they are a walking joke.
Says, so pretty good. I've got your match moved up to the main event. Main event!
You hear that?
That's where we should be. Main event! Main event! Because I promise you, this match is not only going to be history-making, but a monumental match in itself. And after we defeat those two rejects from Lord of the Rings, Frodo Baggins, and Legolas the Elf,
you hear the music? That's FU music. Here comes the FU.
You know, I don't know who I hate worse. I'm not really sure, but you know what? The only reason I moved this to the main event is because something needs to be settled tonight.
I've always been a fan of FU. Going back 5 years prime time, I've always been an FU fan. And there is the man, Preston Montgomery.
Easy, guys, easy. I just came out here to say, ladies and gentlemen, your AEW Tag Team Champions, the FU Seed and Green.
There they are, they're right behind them.
I don't know what, I think they deserve it though. Look at, and Philly's left alone. They hightailed it out.
Oh boy, look at this, the FU is on the attack. Oh, a big chamber. Eric Creed's on the top with a headbutt.
You know, I couldn't think of a more deserving individual than Philly Madison.
Well, I don't agree with you, but I still think FU is great, and we got a heck of a main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this. Are they kidding me? Look at these two.
This is like the odd couple for the new millennium.
This is going to be a lot of fun watching Bill Ding get destroyed by these two guys.
I think Bill Ding confused them for KFC. I'm not sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. He hails from Detroit, Michigan, and weighs in at 6.7 on the Richter scale. This is Bill Ding!
Here's a fan favorite here in NEPW, huh? This is something I've noticed. This guy needs to lose weight.
You know, me and Bill Ding go back a long way. I'll agree with you there. But he's a good guy. He's a great wrestler, and these two are in trouble.
I don't think we're going to be seeing any sunset flips in this match. I got to be honest with you. Bill Ding has had more sausage sandwiches than my whole family put together.
That might be true. The only thing I think we're going to see in this match is pancakes, and that's the opposing team.
I don't know about that. You think Bill Ding can take on two guys at one time?
Those two guys don't even add up to one Bill Ding.
Come on, you got Billie Jean Lipschitz, and you got the suburban gangster Scotty B. These guys are two great young studs. Another two great young studs that you brought in. Look at them go to work here.
Well, you know, they said we want to prove ourselves. So I said, all right, you can fight Bill Ding.
Well, I'm sure they were happy with that, a 2-on-1 affair here. I mean, these guys, we've seen them get destroyed by the FU last month. Oh, my goodness. Look, they couldn't even knock. Oh, Bill Ding. That was crazy.
Well, as happy as those two were for the 2-on-1, Bill Ding was even happier because he wants to prove a point to his good pal Cannon.
These guys, all they got to do is learn that there's no time out in wrestling. I'm sure, you know, Cannon's in the back watching right now. And later on, he's going to come out. He's going to face Tebow. Which, I mean, that'll be an easy match for Cannon. Everybody knows that.
Did you see that? I thought Bill Ding, maybe the suburban gangster thought, I don't even know.
Well, he turned his tail and ran away. I don't know why he did that. Maybe, you know what? I think he twisted his knee when he was trying to run for Bill Ding.
That's a possibility. I'm not a doctor. But Bill Ding is making short work of these two.
Short work? What are you talking about? Just the one guy. I mean, Suburban Gangster hasn't even gotten in the ring yet. Here he comes. Now we're going to see some wrestling.
Oh, we might see some wrestling. Bill Ding is certainly in control as it is.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Now that's a silly move there. I mean, I wouldn't even try that.
I wouldn't even try that with a forklift. What, are you kidding?
Oh, wait, Scotty B's got the plan here. Oh, no! That was horrible. Scotty B, I mean, it looked like he hit a brick wall.
Bill Ding is going to make mincemeat out of these people. I'm not even talking about the pot.
Oh, look at that. You see that? The teamwork is what I'm talking about, prime time. If these two work as a team, they're going to beat up on Bill Ding.
Well, I got to agree with you there, Mr. Gambaroni, but you see, the whole fact of the matter is that these are two rookies. Bill Ding, although not in the business a long time, he does have a better whereabouts of the ring.
I mean, he's got that long, outstanding feud with Zeke and Eric Creed.
Well, that is true. I mean, Bill Ding's done a lot here. He has his problems with cannons. But these two should not be showboating. They should be working on Bill Ding, taking him down. The big man should go down by the legs, work on the legs, knock him out, and we get a pin.
I think they got every right to showboat. They took Bill Ding off his feet. How many guys have taken Bill Ding off his feet?
I don't know, but what? Oh, look at this! They collided!
Oh, come on. See, now they're not working well together here. I mean, he was trying to drop kick Bill Ding, and he missed.
Look at this. Bill Ding caught him. He's over. Look at this! Bill Ding! What an impressive spread.
That is impressive, I have to say, prime time. That was very good by Bill Ding. A lot of strength he showed there. I mean, Billie Jean is in a very horrible position right now. See, Bill Ding is stupid. Because all he had to do was put the kibosh on him. He could have won the match. But no, he had to go ahead and pick him up.
I don't think Bill Ding is worried about finishing the match right away. I think he's looking to prove a point. That point is to prove it to Cannon. He wants to prove what kind of man he is.
If he wants to prove what kind of man he is, he needs to get a victory right now. Get that under his belt because he don't have a lot here. Let me tell you, he's got one big victory in his whole time in NEPW. But I think that's about it.
Well, yeah, that might be true, but as popular as Bill Ding is, he's the brightest light in the ball, on the ball.
A big clothesline there by Bill Ding. He's just waiting on Scotty B. Scared, I think. Oh, what a big spine buster there by Bill Ding. Both men are down. I mean, all he's got to do is pin him, right? But what's he doing? What's Bill Ding going to do? No, he's going to be stupid, and he's not going to go for the pin right away.
Bill Ding should have went off the top rope. I would have liked.
Oh! Huge leg drop there by Bill Ding. There's Cannon. It's Cannon. He's come to save the day.
What is this guy doing out here? What is this tonight? Everyone thinks they can run all over the ring. They can do whatever they want. What?
I told you Cannon was in the back, and he was ready. And now he's going to beat the crap out of Bill Ding. Look at these two. Look at them. There they go. Yeah, baby. Cannon to the rescue. We have ourselves a winner. Scotty B and Billie Jean Lipschitz. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Cannon's off the apron. Bill Ding's got him by the throat. Double chokeslam coming up. Oh, he got it. Look at this. Bill Ding's got a pin for you. 1, 2, 3. Darn it. I don't believe this.
I told you, and that Cannon had to go stick his nose where it didn't belong, and he got what he deserved too.
This is horrible. This is a travesty. I'm going to the commission. Wait, that's you. That's right. This was a horrible match, and I don't think that these two young rookies should have been in the ring with Bill Ding from the beginning. It's not fair that this match was made. I don't agree with this. Bill Ding and Cannon are going to get it on sometime down the line, prime time, and it's going to be a bloodfest, I promise you.
I can't wait for that one. And if you got a problem with what I decide, why don't you see my deputy commissioner?
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. I've been waiting for. T-Bones is going to get annihilated by Cannon.
Now what the hell makes you say something like that? T-Bones is an accomplished wrestler, former world champion. I mean, this kid's got it all, and I think he's going to beat Cannon tonight.
He hails from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing at 357 pounds. This is Cannon!
Now, first of all, I got to explain something. T-Bones is not a former world champion. He's a former NEPW heavyweight champion, okay? There's a lot of world champions out there, and T-Bones is not one of them. But this man, however, has been to WWF. He's been in the big squared circle, and he has the experience. I'll tell you something that you didn't know, and I bet you a lot of fans didn't know. Cannon's been in this business for 12 years. He's a veteran.
I'm going to tell you something that you didn't know. You know how he got his stature? All those all-you-can-eat buffets on the boardwalk of AC.
You know, that's not funny, and I'll tell you something. Cannon's a great competitor.
I'll tell you something, folks. This, I'm the victim of false advertising. They call me T-bones, right? Like you see, I'm a large man. I like to eat. This is called T-bones. I heard from your friend, Bill Diggins, I heard he called you wrong roast. Okay? Why don't we invite Bill Diggins out here right now so you can see what world-class ass-kicking is all about. Come on down, man. I'm waiting for you.
Wait, he's inviting Bill Ding out. What is this all about?
I have no idea, but you know what? Apparently Cannon wants to put on a clinic for Bill Ding.
Well, here he is. Bill Ding is here at ringside. Are we going to allow this?
I'm going to allow it. You know why? Because I know Bill Ding's an upstanding wrestler, and he's not going to do anything.
Bill Ding is out here at ringside. I mean, this match is getting ready to get started. I don't know what T-Bones was thinking when he accepted this match. I mean, T-Bones is obviously the lesser competitor between the two. Cannon's just going to eat him up.
I don't think so. I mean, he's not a real steak. He's just called T-Bones. Remember that, Frankie. But you know what? Don't underestimate the ability of T-Bones in this matchup.
First of all, he just tried to shove Cannon off. What is he, crazy? He's not going to shove off the big man.
Well, he may not be able to shove him off. But T-Bone, as I said, don't underestimate this man.
Oh, come on. Just because he hasn't been in the ring with somebody as competitive as Cannon. Somebody with the experience of Cannon. Look at him just squeezing his head off. Look at this. Cannon's got a big grin on his face because he knows the joke. Oh, wait a minute. T-Bone's dropped toe, hold him into the turnbuckle.
See, I think that Cannon underestimated T-Bone, and that is the problem here, Frank.
T-Bone's there trying to mount some. Oh! When's the last time you saw a 450-pound man do a spinning heel kick?
Oh, let me think. Never. I don't remember this.
Well, there you go. I'm telling you, this man has got all the goods. He's got everything it takes to be the NEPW heavyweight champion, and I think one day he'll get there.
I don't know if I'll let this troublemaker ever get a shot. I don't care how many wins or losses he has.
You know, you're a biased commissioner, and I should report you to the commissioner's commission.
What are you talking about, Gambroni? What the hell's the matter with you? Let's just call the match.
T-Bone, look at this. Look how stupid T-Bones is. He tried to pick Cannon up, and it failed. You know, you don't try to take the guy off his feet by picking him up. You try it in other ways. T-Bones doesn't have enough brains to do it.
Well, he may not have enough brains, but I sure as hell think he has enough bronze to do it. You know what? He might have been able to pick him up. He just couldn't at that juncture.
Oh, come on. What are you you're just as crazy as T-Bones. Look at Cannon go under the top. This is unbelievable. Oh, big clothesline.
I guess you could call that the cannonball.
Unbelievable. That was, you know, Cannon is really showing Bill Ding what he's got right now. Because Bill Ding, sooner or later, is going to have to get in the ring with the big guy. And he's shaking in his boots.
I personally can't wait to see that one. And I'm sure Bill Ding will give him. But you know what? Don't count T-Bone out just yet.
Oh, come on, prime time. You're out of your mind. This match was over before it started. I don't understand what T-Bones was thinking when he said, yes, I'll take the call. He's out of his bones.
What's the matter with you, Gambroni? We're talking about a heavyweight class competitor, and you know what? This troublemaker Cannon, he's going to get exactly what's coming to him really, really soon.
That's right. When he goes out to dinner and on himself a good meal, he'll get exactly what he deserves.
The Sizzler buffet will shut down after this guy's getting in there.
You know, I'll tell you something, prime time. You're starting to get a little bit under my skin here.
Not hard to get under your skin anyway, Gambroni. But listen, you've been paid by Cannon to pump this guy up.
Listen, my paycheck comes from better sources I'm not getting paid by anybody. Look at the agility of the big guy. This is a great match, and I love watching T-Bones get creamed.
What is your problem with T-Bones? What do you have against this guy? He's a great competitor, great athlete, and you know what? You keep counting him out, but he always comes back.
I'll tell you what my problem is. He's a punk, and I'll tell you what. Because he doesn't have a chance to beat Cannon. And when Cannon said, I'm going to wrestle anybody in any PW, T-Bone stepped up and said, I can do it. But now look, he's getting ready to get the finish put on him. The match is over.
Hey, wait a minute. Building must have lost something in the ring.
Oh, come on. Building doesn't deserve to be up on the ring apron. What is this about? Primetime, you got to stop this. Cannon had the match won. No. Kick out Cannon. No. He kicked out.
It was okay for Pretty Good to be at ringside, but Building, who was invited down by Cannon, he can't be there.
But Pretty Good didn't get up on the ring apron and they didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, Frankie, you have a very nearsighted perspective of this.
That's right. I see everything quite well. Thank you for agreeing with me. There's no way that T-Bones is going to defeat Cannon tonight, and the end is near as long as Building's not at ringside.
Well, you know what?
Hey, wait a minute! Building just pushed Cannon. He pushed T-Bones. No!
Big Samoan drop. This is it. Come on, T-Bones, get the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this. This is a travesty. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
That was great. T-Bones won. T-Bones wins. T-Bones wins.
This is horrible. I'm going to go to the commissioner. No, this is terrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Prime time. This isn't right. And Cannon is very upset. He wants the microphone.
He deserves it. He deserved to lose.
Come on. Give him what he's got coming to him. Building's got a big grin on his face. I guess they couldn't get the microphone on here for Cannon.
Maybe nobody wants to hear him.
I don't agree with you.
T-Bone's couldn't beat me by himself. You're out here. You pulled me out. You think you're good enough to beat me on your own?
What's he doing?
Monster around here, Building? Yeah. I'll tell you what. You sign a match with me for next month, and I'll teach you being a monster is all about.
Ooh, wait a minute here. Building accepts. What do you say, Primetime? We're going to have a match.
I'm going to sanction it. Building Cannon next month.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match is going to happen at Fallout, and we'll be right back. Here it is, prime time, the NEPW heavyweight title match. Mike Farmer, who earlier on challenged Sienna Blaze, is going to wrestle her for the belt.
You know, there's something truly wrong with Mike Farmer. He is not well.
She hails from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 155 pounds, the NEPW heavyweight champion, Sienna Blaze.
Oh, wait a minute, Sienna's going right. Oh, she threw the belt at Farmer. She's going right after him. She don't care. She wants a piece of him.
Yeah, well, she's had enough of Mike Farmer. I mean, this guy is underhanded. He'll do anything it takes. And you know, you got to respect that in some competitors. But Sienna Blaze has held the belt for longer than any NEPW champion, and I think she's going to keep it tonight.
Wow, this is unbelievable prime time. I'm going to tell you something. Sienna Blaze has held her own with the rest of the competitors here in NEPW, and I think she's a favorite of mine.
Really? I'm very shocked to hear that. I'm very shocked. But you know what? I think Sienna Blaze has got all the tools.
I agree with you there. But Mike Farmer, he's got a, oh, look at that. Mike Farmer's got a lot of tools also.
Well, Sienna Blaze, I mean, she's in control. With it, she rolled him up. All right.
He's choking him out. I mean, well, that's not allowed here in NEPW, choking.
No, that is not allowed. Sienna Blaze,
Look at this. She's riding him like a pony.
Oh my God! I cannot believe I just saw that, and then he beat up.
That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in prime time. That was very funny.
I have to agree with you on that, Frank.
Oh, what a huge clothesline by Sienna Blaze. What a great champion we have.
Sienna Blaze, excellent competitor. Don't count Mike Farmer out. I don't like this guy's tactics. But
I have to agree with you a little bit about Mike Farmer being a little, you know, not all there upstairs.
let's just say he's a couple flies short of a happy one.
Absolutely right about that. Sienna Blaze just with a nice baseball slide drop kick to Farmer on the outside. These two are going at it. What do you think about this?
Sienna Blaze wants to hold on to her title. I mean, she's got to be going on, what, 8 months or so as champion?
Well, she's already beaten Mike Farmer once. Who's to say she can't do it again?
There's no doubt in my mind. My money's on Sienna. She's really taking it to Mike Farmer. Mike Farmer's got to come up with a new game.
I don't think Mike Farmer's got his head in the game. I mean, like you said earlier, he came out and he wanted to apologize, first of all. Secondly, he's so hell-bent on getting his hands on some gold here in NEPW that I don't think he's really focused enough.
I agree with you on that. I think Mike Farmer, I mean, he is agreeable on the gold.
2, 3.
Mike Farmer's trying to resort to those outside tactics to get the upper hand here.
Well, he tried the staircase, he tried the wall, he tried everything. This guy wants the belt. I mean, it's obvious he has a hunger for the gold, and he's showing a lot of promise in taking it tonight.
I think Sienna Blaze has got some kind of supernatural powers. I mean, for a female, she's really taking it to some of the great... Oh, what a kick to the back of the head.
Well, I mean, Mike Farmer, really, I think now his focus is on the match. I think he's trotting around. She's down. I would have went for a cover after that.
Before I came to this booth here, I was looking through the record book. Is it true that Sienna Blaze has a victory over Zeke?
True.
That is unbelievable, and it was for the title. And I'm surprised Zeke did not take the championship that night. What a great power slam there by Mike Farmer. You know, he should be ending the match right now. If he wants gold, he should take it.
I agree with you, too. I know. You know, that was very close. I think Sienna doesn't know what to think at this point. I mean, she's got to be saying to herself, what can I do to hold on to my belt?
Well, I mean, who's got the upper hand here? Sienna, she's been a champion for several months. Mike Farmer just clipped her in the top of the head with an elbow, knocking Sienna off her feet. I mean, he's been in for a couple months. Sienna, she's been a great champion. She's defeated many, many men.
She's defeated everybody. Refresh my memory. Who did she take the belt off of?
She took the belt off of Billy Madison, according to the record books.
That's your boy, too, and she beat him. She beat him. And look at Mike Farmer going off the top.
Oh, what a big leg drop there by Mike Farmer. This should be the end of the match here. Oh.
That cover would not have gotten it. He should have hooked the leg.
Absolutely right, prime time. He should have hooked the leg for the victory, and he didn't. Sienna's still hanging in there.
Sienna's still hanging in there, but she looks a little worse for wear. Mike Farmer does not look bad. He looks like he still has a little more energy than Sienna Blaze.
It's not about energy at this point. I got to be honest with you. It's about experience. Mike Farmer's only been in this wrestling business for a good 5 months. Sienna's been around for a couple of years.
Well, being the case, Mike Farmer is certainly giving her a run.
Big drop kick there in the stomach of Sienna Blaze. After he hooked up that tree of woe, he connected with a big drop kick. So now he's dancing around the ring. This is the wrong thing to do right here. You want to get on top of Sienna Blaze. You want to take her down to the mat.
He should be going for the cover. I don't know why he didn't. He's going for a high-risk maneuver, and it might not pay off.
Sienna is a girl, but she's got more tricks up her sleeve than Houdini. And look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. Mike Farmer did not take advantage. Sienna's up on the top. Oh, what a hurricanrana!
Unbelievable agility by Sienna Blaze after being pounded. She gets up and performs that, but I think it cost her as well.
I don't know about that. I think it gave her the upper hand here. Mike Farmer did not see it coming. He was showboating. Sienna Blaze got up there. She executed the great move, and now it's her time to capitalize.
Well, you know something, Gambroni, I agree with you on that much, but the problem is that Sienna Blaze has been beaten this whole match, and she's starting to take the advantage, and she can't get a suplex.
I don't know if she has the strength at this point. I mean, Mike Farmer, Mike on the top rope there. Come on, Sienna, move out of the way here. Oh, down on the floor. Mike Farmer keeps taking it to the outside.
Mike Farmer's trying anything he can to get his hand on that. But look at this!
Oh, what a big launch out on the outside there by Mike Farmer. You know, Agility might have the overall experience here.
If I'd have to pick a stronger opponent between the two, I would have to go with Sienna. As far as Agility and speed and everything, it's a bad situation for Sienna Blaze to be in.
Like I said, the only thing that Mike Farmer's really got against him is his mindset. Is his head really in the match?
Could it all be an act, though, Gambroni? Could it all be an act?
You could very well be right. And if Mike Farmer is playing the mind game that he is, wait a minute, Sienna! Oh, what a German suplex taken down! This could be the end of the match here. 1, 2, 3, no!
She didn't hook the leg, and that will cost you every time.
Oh, that was real close. And I thought Sienna retained her title right there. She's going, here we go. Big Michinoku drive.
It's a big move. Could she get a cover? 1, 2. Again, she did not hook the leg.
Mike Farmer, though, is showing some resiliency here.
Absolutely is. He's showing me a lot. You know what? I'm glad I gave him.
Sienna, if she's got to connect with that choke bomb for the finish here. Wait a minute. She's trying to grab the ref. Mike Farmer connected with the Farmerizer.
1,
2, 3, no! Look at this! Mike,
new champion, Mike Farmer.
Mike Farmer won the title, and I told you he was going to win it. The whole match I said that Mike Farmer was going to win the belt, and he's now the champion.
I think you're as crazy as a pet coon.
What are you talking about? I said from the beginning Mike Farmer was going to win the belt. I never liked Sienna Blaze anyways, and I love Mike Farmer. What a great champion. That's right, big guy. You show the fans who's #1.
Unbelievable. Some might call it an upset. Some may call it the truth.
We have a new champion here in NEPW. Mike Farmer is the champion, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Up next, the main event. The tag team between brothers. FU against Pretty Good. Here comes Pretty Good, the challenges right here. But they're coming out with Philly Madison, and that might give him a little edge.
I mean, you know, I don't support this, but I guess Philly Madison is there to counter your pal, Preston Montgomery Esquire. You know I have a lot of words about that guy.
You know, it's really tough here picking a favorite. I mean, Pretty Good is a pretty good tag team, but the FU is the greatest.
That was very witty. Are you Mr. Gambroni? But, you know, I don't myself don't have a favorite in this one either.
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. They are accompanied to the ring by Preston Montgomery Esquire. They are the NEPW Tag Team Champions, Steve and Eric Reed, the FU.
Here they come, prime time, the NEPW Tag Team Champions, accompanied by Preston Montgomery, the FU. You know, I should be a ring announcer. I'm better than that guy.
That guy, he's all right. He's an all right guy. Leave him alone. But listen, these guys here, I'm not a big fan. You all know that. It's been well documented in my history with the FU. But you know what? I'm kind of rooting for them tonight.
Explain yourself.
Well, obviously, Pretty Good. Nothing but troublemakers like that fella can. FU, don't like them. But I'd rather them keep the belts than the Pretty Good hold
hold on to it at all, except for Preston Montgomery Esquire, of course.
Well, you know, pretty good. Who is the younger, cockier of the two teams? Maybe if they win these belts, I mean, you know, what can they be proving here against their brothers? Because they are brothers.
Quite a big deal. I think that's the whole thing. It's not even about the tag belts in this match. I think it's more about pride, about beating their brothers.
You know, I mean, Trey Owens, you know, is Zeke's brother, and Tyler is Eric Creed's brother. You know, this could be Zeke doesn't look like he wants to wrestle right now.
I don't think so. It's kind of very torn. Like, Pretty Good is obviously ready to go, but the FU, I think they're a little weary of this match.
I mean, I don't understand why. They have the experience, but maybe Zeke is afraid.
They're afraid it's going to tear their family apart.
Trey Owens with a shove off. Zeke fights back. Zeke just blocks the punch, and now he's fighting against Trey Owens right here. He's wheeling him back to the ropes. An Irish whip and a reversal. Zeke back in. Oh, a double shoulder tackle.
Unbelievable. And here, look at this. Tyler Creed facing his brother Eric Creed. You know, there's something wrong here. There's just something not right about this match. Very unwholesome.
Tyler Creed is being a smart aleck right now. He's trying to show his older brother up, and that's just not right.
You know what? I wish Eric Creed would go right now, just kick him in the head, something. You know, Tyler Creed's got to learn some respect.
We all know Eric Creed's background in technical and shoot wrestling. Eric Creed has the upper hand here.
Unbelievable. Look at these arm drags. You know what? Eric Creed is a far superior wrestler than his brother.
I think that they're both far superior to both their brothers. And the experience shows as Tyler Creed is way up in the air. And he gets dumped on the rope.
Teach him a lesson, Eric. You know what? I'm rooting for the FU in this one.
Trey Owens just pulled Eric Creed down.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Man, all four competitors are inside the ring right now. This thing's getting out of hand early.
Unbelievable. We should send some extra refs out to control this one.
I know about this, prime time. Zeke's trying to pull his brother in. Eric Creed with a big double clothesline.
Let me tell you, after being on the receiving end of a Zeke clothesline, I wouldn't want to be him.
Here he comes on a double clothesline, and both guys go out of the ring. The FU is pumped up right now. They feel it. They feel big victory over their younger Punk brothers.
I have to say, I think the FU is the crowd favorite in this one, and I never thought I'd hear that one.
I don't know what the crowd's thinking at this point right here. Look at this. Wait a minute. Eric Creed's going off Zeke over the top of a big move.
Unbelievable agility by Eric Creed. Unbelievable. Look at this. Now they got to follow it up.
They got the upper hand. I think they're going to pull this match out. They're going to show their younger brothers what being experienced and superior is all about.
As I said, I thought I'd never say this, I'd rather the FU representing the NAPW as tag team champion.
I have to agree with you, Prime Time, for the first time all night. I got to agree with you.
Look at this. Creed, you know, Creed is showing his strength over his brother. He drops an elbow. Unbelievable. You know what? They got to teach these kids a lesson. They're punks.
I mean, NEPW has come to this right now. This stage of the game between the brothers. This is one of the greatest matchups that I've heard of.
Well, it's obviously a very emotional matchup. Look, big boot. Nice. Now, FU's got to capitalize, pin them, take them out early.
I agree with you, Prime Time. This is going to be big for the FU. If they can show their younger brothers what it's all about, what the wrestling business is all about. This is what they need to do. And they need to do it right here at the NEPW Arena.
But to play devil's advocate, don't you think it would be a little bit bad if the FU lost to the younger brothers?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? The younger brothers are cocky right now. They think that they have the world, but they don't, okay? Zeke with a big pin there, tried to get he didn't hook the leg like earlier. I mean, these guys, even though experienced on their side, they're not thinking at the moment.
It's not about the experience, it's emotion. A lot of emotion is riding in this match.
Well, what do you think Zeke's thinking as he's beating up on Eric Creed's younger brother?
I don't think it's so much as far as Zeke really beating up on the younger brother. I mean, it's about teaching a lesson. I mean, that's what these guys got to do.
Oh, Tyler Creed fired off a nice elbow right there. Oh, Zeke with a great arm drag.
You know what I'm really wondering, though? What kind of influence are Preston Montgomery Esquire, that bum, and Philly Madison?
Well, that's what I was saying earlier, is that maybe Pretty Good does have the advantage. Philly Madison, I think, has more, power on the outside.
As far as wrestling goes, but don't count I can't believe I'm saying this. Don't count out Preston. This guy is a shady character.
I have to agree there, but, Preston's he's known to have winners in the past, as he couldn't get Tyler Creed down. He's known to have plenty of winners in the past. Right now, look at him. He's got the tag team champions.
He absolutely doesn't. Does he really want to keep hold on those belts? I mean, what will Preston's effect be in this match?
Eric Creed, I don't think he has any problem beating down on his younger brother right now.
No, I think Eric Creed really wants to teach a lesson. I think he wants to show his younger brother who the boss is.
I agree with you there. I mean, the one thing that we all know from Preston is he's never fallen through on his word. When he guarantees something, it comes true. And tonight he guaranteed to keep the tag team title belts, and I think that's what he's going to do everything in his power to do that.
I have to agree with you. But look at Eric Creed. He's really teaching his brother a lesson. Tyler Creed, he's been very pompous.
We saw earlier that Zeke was, Trey Owens just connected with a clothesline. I don't think the referee saw that.
Very good teamwork by Pretty Good. Again, I can't believe I'm saying that.
I don't think the referee saw Trey Owens hit with a big clothesline. And here he comes, the bigger of all four, I think, Trey Owens. This kid is a monster.
He's a big boy. I mean, I don't think that Zeke and Creed really prepared for this one. I mean, he's gotten bigger and stronger since he's been out, since he returned. I mean, he's bigger than ever.
I agree with that. I mean, he had a lot of time to rehab, and we all see what happens to wrestlers when they get injured and they have to rehab. They come back bigger and stronger than ever.
I agree. I mean, he looks great. I mean, he's really giving it to Creed.
Look at him just manhandling Eric Creed here. I mean, they need to do something. FU needs to do something to try to stop their brothers.
They have to. I mean, if they want to hold those tag belts that they hold very dearly, I mean, they gotta start doing something.
Trey Owens, I mean, he could do a lot to get his body in better shape than it is, but he certainly looks a lot better than he did, say, 6 months ago.
Oh, he looks like a monster. I mean, this kid, he's young yet. He's a lot younger than his brother. And he's gonna, I think, give him a little more time. He's gonna really prove himself even more.
As far as I know, I think there's a 6-year difference between the two of them. And I think there's a 3 or 4 year difference between the Creeds.
But still, it's a different era. When you talk, even a couple of years, it's different. It's a lot different. You're looking at the experience of the FU versus the cockiness of Pretty Good. And I mean, I don't know. I think Pretty Good will really. That was terrible. Look at that. Pretty Good will do anything to win. I really think so.
Well, like you say, you're talking about the cockiness here. Pretty Good. I mean, they think they're riding on top of the world right now. And when they defeated Bill Ding and CBW at full force, they thought they had the world on their shoulders. And now they're trying to prove that to their brothers.
I mean, come on. Bill Ding is a great competitor. CBW, he could be great. But you're looking at the FU versus Pretty Good. I mean, the FU's got the experience, and they're better wrestlers.
Well, let's not forget what two forces have truly dominated NEPW since its existence. Pretty Good and the FU.
This isn't the original Pretty Good. This is a newer, cockier version of Pretty Good.
I mean, yeah, but these three here, including Philly Madison, who's on the outside, and what are they doing out there? Wait a minute, Philly Madison's choking out Eric Creed. This ain't fair here. I mean, I understand you try to do it. Look at Max Gator's out there. What is Max Gator doing? He's beating on Philly Madison.
That's it. Now there's an equation. You know what? Preston isn't really being Preston really isn't interfering in this matchup so much, and it shocks me. It shocks me. But Max Gator, he's out there lending an extra hand.
Well, Philly Madison has just been taken out of the equation because they just fought to the locker room. I mean, now FU can concentrate on getting the victory. As Eric Creed notices now, and he's going for a big move, a big high cross. 1, 2. Oh, Trey Owens just a little too big.
I agree. I mean, the matchups are obviously equal, brother and brother, pretty equal matchups. But the matchup matchup might be a little unequal when the different brothers are in there together.
Well, I'll tell you what now. Preston Montgomery's the difference maker. And he's out there, and he's in the corner of FU.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, as you were trying to say, I think, that Preston Montgomery, obviously, he is a factor, and he has let the FU win many matches.
Well, I mean, he's led them to the tag team championship here. I mean,
he's got a great history with them as well.
Trey Owens is going. Oh! Creed got his knees up. Look at this. Trey Owens went for a big outside moonsault, and Eric Creed got his knees up. Both men are on a level plane.
Well, that's the difference between Trey Owens and an Eric Creed. You're talking a veteran of the ring, as opposed to someone who's been there for a little while, but Eric Creed knows what he is when he's in the ring. He knows what it takes to survive. He wants to hold on to those tag belts as much as...
Here we go. Eric Creed with the tag to Zeke. Here comes Tyler Creed, and Zeke is unloading on the brothers. Here he goes. Big, huge drop kick. And the same to Trey Owens. Both of them are down. Zeke's going after Trey. Eric Creed is in the ring, and he's going after Tyler.
Unbelievable. Zeke is unloading. Zeke is like a house on fire. He wants to keep these belts. Now that he's in, this could be different.
Wait a minute. Oh, the referee got squashed.
The ref is out. This could be very bad.
Trey Owens going for a big move. He couldn't hold his brother up. Got to capitalize here if he wants to do anything because Zeke is weak. Here we go, big DDT.
And he really planted him. Here comes Tyler Creed off. Big front flip.
They got the victory here. All they need to do is get the 3 count. But wait a minute, the referee's down.
And apparently that frog splash took a lot out of Tyler Creed as well. And the ref out is a bad combination.
1, 2. We're going to have a winner here. 3. No! Zeke got the shoulder up right before the 3.
Unbelievable. What is this?
Wait a minute. Trey Owens just dropped a big elbow on the referee. What is he beating up the referee for? Eric Creed is dragging Tyler outside, and the referee is getting beaten down by Trey Owens. What is he thinking?
What's going on here? Preston's trying to rally up his men. Big DDT by Eric Creed outside the ring.
Wow, Eric just DDT Tyler. It looks like the FU is going to retain the belts. Here it comes. He set him up. The big chamber. Eric Creed's going to the top. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is Preston doing? Preston just nailed him with a chair. What is this?
What is going on? Preston nails Eric. What is this?
I don't believe what I'm seeing here. Trey Owens has got Creed covered. 2, 3. We got new tag champs.
Oh my! I can't believe it. It was all Preston. Preston with the trump card.
Preston Montgomery hit Eric Creed with a chair, knocked him off the top rope. We got new tag team champions, and it's all due to Preston Montgomery Esquire.
I can't believe it. Preston turned his back on the FU? What is this? Unbelievable.
Zeke is livid.
You blame him? Could you blame him?
Come on, Zeke. How long have we known each other? I thought coming out with something on my sleeve. Come on. How long have we known each other now? A reason that I did what I did for both of you here is simple. The 2 of you have gotten too weak to be here. You, the only man I ever saw, put fear in your eyes, was your brother. And you know it. And you, well, why would I want you when I can have a newer, improved version of Creed?
Preston Montgomery has crossed the line here.
You has-beens, you never were, you never will be, and I never want to see you two here.
Preston's going to get his right now. They're going to get him. Wait a minute! Pretty good just attacked that few!
I'm shocked, appalled. I don't even know what to think. That snake Preston.
Look at this. Philly Madison's out there now, and they're beating on the FU. The referees are trying to break it up, but they're getting beaten down too. Prime time, what are we going to do about this?
I can't.
Prime time, you got to get out there. Get out there, Prime Time. I don't believe what's going on here. The referees are getting beaten down. The FU has been beaten. Here's Prime Time. He's out the ring. Wait a minute! Prime Time just got knocked over. I don't believe what I'm seeing here. This is horrible. Pretty Good has just taken over NEPW, ladies and gentlemen, and Preston is behind the whole force. He promised to keep the NEPW Tag Team Championship, and he has done just that, and Pretty Good is now in his stable. Tyler Creed up on the top. Oh, Prime Time just got down with a frog splash. He's down on the ground. We need some help out here. I've never seen anything like it. Here's Joey Tough Enough. He gets nailed. T-Bones is out there. Scotty B is out there. They're trying to make a stand. There's nothing they can do about it. I've never seen anything like this in my life. There's carnage in the ring. It's all over the place. This is horrible. Somebody's got to call 911. Oh, what a big chamber on Zeke by Trey Owens. This is horrible, ladies and gentlemen. The FU, if you can believe it, is around the, and they are all over the ring. This is ridiculous. Preston trying to get his hands on Prime Time. Oh! Preston with a big cheap shot on Prime Time. Joe Malone.
Just got pretty effing great.
Well, what does that mean? Pretty Good just got pretty effing great. This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen anything like it. Heatstroke is coming to an end, and I don't like the way it's ending. Look at this. Pretty Good is now on top of their game, and Preston Montgomery Esquire is in their corner.
Get up! Get on your feet!
This is Frankie Gambroni. I'm in for Primetime Joe Malone. We'll see you next month at Full Force.